Somebody's having a house party somewhere in my neighborhood, and I hope y'all don't hear that, okay? Greetings and salutations. This is your girl, Outspoken Diva, and let's do a food review. I'm not recreating the wheel. I'm just talking about something to eat, okay? Okay, so things you don't may not know about me. There are two chips that I'm probably never gonna eat again in my life. Uh, Munchos. I ate them for the last time in high school. I felt like my blood pressure was going straight up the roof. I used to eat those things all the time, and then one day they were too salty. And then salt and vinegar chips. I had those. I used to eat those a lot. And then one day in the early 2000s, it was like, I don't know what electricity tastes like, but I got a feeling salt and vinegar chips probably come very close to it. But then there's a chip that I don't eat it very often. Well, I was not eating it very often before. Before 2023. I have not had this chip since 2023, and it's Funyuns. And the only reason why I stopped eating Funyuns, because yeah, I'm an adult. Sometimes you have to take care of your health. But I would have if we were having chili dogs. Since I prepare the meals in the house, my grandmother would be like, "Oh, bring some of those Funyuns home, and we'll have those with our chili dogs." And I'd be like, "Okay." She didn't ask for them often, so yeah. So my grandmother passed from here 2023. So you know, haven't had them. So that goes back to yesterday. Went grocery shopping, and I knew we were having chili dogs. As we say, weekend food. The weekend food dish cuisine was going to be chili dogs, and I saw this thing, and I was like, well, since we having chili dogs, and I did tell y'all I was going to tell y'all about an example of why you don't go to the grocery store on an empty stomach. So I was like, well, yeah, I'll go and pick you up. I didn't buy regular original Funyuns. I bought these, the spicy queso Funyuns. Yes, I bought these. So in 2023, I know better than to go to the grocery store hungry on an empty stomach, okay? And you know that meme, is it a meme or a gif? A gif of this Walmart worker. He's coming out the like holding from the freezer section, and he's going to see what someone or something is about, what's going on. One day I was in the store, stomach was grumbling, and said, "Hey, come here." And I looked like them, was like, "Hey." And I opened the bag. And for about the last 4 months of 2023, yeah, I ate spicy queso onions. And I was hooked. So it took me some undoing. Because, yeah, my sister will tell you, it took, I was like, okay, no more. So all of 2024, I would not buy them. I was like, no, no. If we were having chili dogs or whatever, we didn't have to have chili dogs. They were just the snack, okay? I had my mom eat them, I had my sister eating them. So I walked away from them, okay? Well, yesterday, like I said, when as when I'm videoing, making this video, I was like, I did tell y'all I was gonna tell y'all a snack that you shouldn't buy. A reason why you don't go to the grocery store on an empty stomach. Yeah, spicy spicy queso funyuns. Yeah. So I have my little bag, my little snack bag. Okay, like I said, we had them yesterday with chili dogs, so I wasn't the only one eating those. So here's my little bag, my little snack bag. We're gonna taste them, even though I know what they taste like. So here's what they look like. I don't know if you see that they have like, you can see that they have like a little orange powder or red powder on them, as opposed to the yellow. No, they're not all the way yellow. Have a brownish tint. I don't know. Do like the beauty girls. Okay, so we're gonna taste them. Okay, you taste the spice, and you taste a hint of, like the chili powder. There's like maybe a hint of, um, what is that? Like tomato taste, and then of course you have like a cheese powder taste. The closest I can tell y'all is there is a spicy nacho Dorito that they might taste close to. That's what it tastes close to. That's the, yeah. So would I say, will I eat these again? Of course I'm gonna eat these again. I told y'all I was hooked on these, but I don't buy them. Like I said, the only reason why I bought them is because we were having chili dogs, and I was like, you know what, I owe y'all. And sometimes I have to say that my grandmother is with me. Sometimes when I'm like, when I want chicken and dressing in the summertime, I know that's my grandmother, because I don't make that in the winter, in the summertime. No one's firing up the oven. That's why I order it. So, or I have someone else who likes to cook like that make it. But so probably she was with me in the grocery store going, "Ooh, we can have Funyuns with the chili dog." So okay, so yeah, Saturday is the only day I allow junk food in my home. No, for us to actually eat it, and no consequences. I don't make you eat vegetables, and because that's how they treat. No, that's how they did us growing up. Saturdays we didn't have to eat vegetables. So okay, so I pretty much live my life like that still. Saturdays I don't have to have vegetables. So chips and chili dogs for this past one. So yeah, have you had the spicy queso uh Funyuns? The bag tore, so don't think because the bag tore. I mean, this looks empty. There's another bigger bag of the that I put them in, because yeah, I couldn't close them. So, have y'all had these? Do you like them? Do you don't like them? Let me know in the comments down below, or on the social media site that you see this on. Or if you, I mean, unless you're on Facebook, of course, you tell me down below on this video, and let me know if you like the spicy queso funyuns. Were you addicted to them like I was? Where as they become no, like you're like, okay, I'll stop eating these. Or that would not. This is not a sponsored review. Frito-Lay is not giving me any money, but if they would like to, contact me. You can always shoot me an email at the email address um, that is below in the description box. Yeah, so let me go put these away, because it's like after 9, so I have no business eating these. So, but we'll have them one day this week. So, yeah. And yeah, other than that, talking to you in adult terms.